the top mistakes I see people making when they're styling their wavy or curly hair, particularly fine wavy or curly hair, and speaking from experience because I did these things myself. The first thing is I see a lot of people saying, I'm fresh out the shower, now it's time to style my hair. This is not wet enough. To really demonstrate the difference, I'm going to do my routine on this side and do the mistakes on this side. This is how wet your hair needs to be, literally dripping. This is just going to turn frizzy. So the next mistake is the amount of products I see people using. I always go for a weightless cream and use about this much, literally nothing. You do not need a lot. This will weigh your hair down if you use too much, and just work that through my hair, focusing mainly on the ends. Lots of people take a heavy curl cream and put a lot on. Some people even scrunch this in. I see that a lot, which I wouldn't really recommend because then your hair's not fully coated. Instead, I like to rake it through and then scrunch my hair. Hear the scrunch on this side? That's what you need to be hearing. And when it comes to gels and mousses, it really is just trial and error and seeing what works with your hair. I have recently started adding mousse to my routine. You still don't want to be overloading your hair with too many products. I'm actually only going to use this much. And putting this all through my hair. And on this side, I see people just whacking it on, pushing it through like it's crazy. Now to scrunch out the extra moisture, always use a microfiber towel or a t-shirt to reduce any frizz and stop breakage. If you're using a normal towel, your hair will likely turn out a lot frizzier. Now another thing I see people doing is hover diffusing. All that's going to do is just dry your hair flat down. If you're cup diffusing, your hair will be drying up and you'll get a lot more volume. Now I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera, but I can already see I have a lot of frizz on this side. Look at the difference. Straight away, you can see this side has a lot more volume, a lot more definition. The definition goes higher up to the root, whereas this one's very flat, very weighed down. It feels oily, it feels crispy because of all the product. Just looks so flat compared to this side, which is fluffy and bouncy. So please learn from my mistakes.